Okay guys, so we're here in Nottingham at Loxley House, which is Nottingham City Council. Go get a picture of the sign. Oh. Yeah. So that's where we're at, Loxley House. So here they do Nottingham City Homes, Nottingham City Council and Department for Work and Pensions. Yeah, so can't use this entrance, you have to use the entrance on Trent Street. This is okay, we can do that. We've got, that's good, it's like saying breastfeeding welcome here. Policy statement of intent. I'll get a shot of that. You can pause there and read. Yeah, so I'm going to come out here to the entrance on Trent Street. And have a little look. Oh, I hope it's nice and warm in here. Oh, much warmer than outside. Oh, they've got free Wi-Fi, nice. Yeah, so you can log on and use the Wi-Fi here. And here they offer, yeah, so you've got the Nottingham City Council in here, housing aid, Nottingham Jobs, we've got the Job Centre Plus, and the Nottingham Revenue and Benefits Limited, NRB, I've not heard of that before. And then here we've got okay, so this actually doesn't have any personal information for track and trace purposes. They're still doing that? Are you still doing the track and trace and that here, are you?
Again?
You still doing like the COVID track and trace and stuff here, are you? No, it's just old, is it? Fair enough. Interesting. No, just having a look around, mate. Thank you. Interesting artwork. We've got so these are all the different wards and the councillors of Nottingham City. And you've got the executive councillors up there. You've got the waiting area and that down there. Massive building. Massive building. Huh? Why not? It's not anybody's office, is it? It's just...
It's the instruction from the building management.
Okay.
If you take pictures on here,
Yeah.
it's no problem.
Right.
But nobody's allowed to take pictures inside of the building.
I mean, there's no. I'll be polite. You're being very polite to me. So, but there's no like signage or anything here. If you can find me like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you can find me a document that has it written down like in a policy.
I know it's no sign. It's
Yeah,
signage on here, but That's his instructions the security teams have.
Okay, I understand that you've got
I'm
your
so
instructions
sorry
from
for this,
management.
man. Nothing from
Yeah,
us.
I know it's not from you. I know you're just following instruction from management because that's your job. But if management want to print out the policy for me that's written down, and I'll have a look at it.
I will tell them.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have cameras on here.
Yeah, of course.
If you take pictures, the call center gonna call me to ask me why you take pictures.
Yeah, and you can just say I'm just having a look around and take us some pictures. It's a local council
For
building.
me, it's no problem.
Exactly. There's no issue.
I think this is normal, but for them,
But then, you know, like...
so sorry for this, man.
Yeah, I'm going to carry on taking photos, okay, because I'm not going into any restricted areas. I'm in the public area of a government building that I pay for.
No, if you want me to call one of the FM guys, before you take these pictures, I will call one of the FM guys to come down.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine, but I'll wait around here. But
it's no problem if you walk around, but...
Yeah. But then, like, I don't understand what the difference is, because if I can see it, I don't see what the difference between me looking at it and me taking a photo, personally. But anyway, if you want to call the management, I know, because it's not coming from you.
Call one of them?
Yeah, and I'll talk to them about it, alright, buddy? Because I know you're just asking, but yeah. Have you got a water cooler here, have you?
Yeah.
Just down there, yeah? Cool, I'll get some water and that, and I'll be around. Oh, get some water. It's been a long day. Put that in there. So this is a bit about the artwork there. There's Vote for Planet Earth. There you go. Yeah, so let's go have a little look at it. Oh yeah. How are you doing? Pardon?
Who are you? Asking, who are you? You come to do some work here?
I just look at a member of the public to come to look at the local council building and stuff, really.
I'm
You
a
got...
security officer in charge at the front. You are not allowed to spend today. It's not been authorised by the management. You can't take no pictures. What have you got taking pictures of? Over there?
No, everything is fine. You've got lovely artwork up. It's a nice building. You know, it's a local building that obviously that we pay for. I just want to come and have a look what the local council building looks like.
Can we just get authorisation first? So I have to stop you right now.
I mean, I don't need authorisation in a public place, ma'am, and I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful. I'm not trying to be, but in a public place, you don't need permission.
I do.
Pardon?
I do because I lose my job.
But you follow the process you've got to follow, and that's absolutely
we
fine.
don't know where you are to take pictures in the building.
Councilman Mellon, can I have a word, please?
But
This gentleman said that he didn't give permission to take pictures in the building.
in a public area, of course. Of course you don't.
I differ and said that he needs to stop, and he's telling me he doesn't need to. He's not had any authorisation. This is back to intrusive.
How are you doing, Councillor? How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
David.
Nice to meet you, David. Pleasure.
Has anyone given you permission to do it in here?
As I was just explaining to this lady, is that like, obviously I'm in a public place. I'm not trying to get anywhere that's restricted. Obviously, you've got the barriers and the stuff there, so I can't get past anywhere that I shouldn't be. And in public places, you know, you don't need permission to do photography.
I'm not sure this is a public place.
It is, of course it is. It's a public building, government building. This is a public area where public can come in to use the facilities. I can come in there and sit and get warm if I wanted to. You know, it's a government building that I pay for in the lobby area.
Yeah, but it's one that certain people come in for certain purposes. It's not a community centre. It's not a park.
No.
So
But it's a public place would be defined as the courts would define a public place as somewhere the public have the right to be and are expected to be.
no,
Yes. So I'm sorry, but that is how the courts define a public place.
I disagree. People come
You can
here-
disagree, but you can disagree with the court then.
I'm not going to go to the court.
Exactly.
I'm just saying to you that people come here who are vulnerable. They might come here because they're coming to see their social worker. They might come here because they're homeless, and it would be not right for them to have people taking photos of this area. So I disagree.
I understand where you're coming from with that, and I'm not here to take
I've got
photos
to
of
go
those
to my
people.
informant, but I would say you're not allowed to take photos.
I'll politely disagree with you, but nice to meet you, Councillor. But yeah, let's go get some more water. That was very refreshing. Oh. Yeah, like I said to the council, they got these security gates, so you can't get anywhere that you're not supposed to be.
Why are you videoing? Can you leave the premises, please?
Pardon?
Why are you videoing? Because you're videoing, and I don't want to be on it either.
Don't approach me with a camera.
Video.
I told you I'm making a video of the...
You're taking a movie, can you?
Yeah, so...
You need to leave the building, sir. You need to leave the building. You need to leave the building.
Oh, don't touch me.
You need to
Okay.
leave the building.
Pardon?
Can you leave the building,
We
please?
talk to you
Yeah.
polite.
Yes, and you are. And
Yeah, we talk to you polite. Council Mellon talk to you polite.
Okay, and I'm being polite back. I'm disagreeing with you, but I'm being polite. I'm
yeah,
not being rude or aggressive.
You talk to you polite. We did just the job. I told you who is the management rules. Please.
But again, when I see it in a written policy...
Please, you need some permission to take pictures
When
of this building.
sir, respectfully, when I
I'm
see
so
that in a
sorry
written
for
policy...
This, man. I'm so sorry for this. You make videos, you take pictures. I don't know why you gonna use these pictures for
Sure.
these videos for. The only thing I have to say to you, sir, stop take pictures and make videos until we call the FM management now. Somebody gonna be downstairs to talk to you.
So the reason that and I'm going to explain to you, the reason I take video while I'm taking my photos, because on here, like you can see, while it's recording, I can press the button and take photos. But I can listen to you. No, I listen to you. Can you listen to me?
The way you use.
No, I'm not going to talk to you if you're not going to
to
listen. That's fine. No, you're not, because every time I try to talk, you're interrupting. Okay? Right, so what I'm saying is I'm videoing, okay, while I'm taking photos. And the reason I do that is because, as you saw that lady, the way she got so close to me, I found quite aggressive.
Yeah.
I record for evidence because,
give
you know...
you space.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you. Look, I'm not saying that you're being threatening.
Can you record me? Stop recording.
I'm not saying that
I
you're
give
being
you
threatening.
Space. The only way the only way I have to use, I called some of the FM manager to talk to you because Mr. Mellon told you to
That's
stop
fine.
take pictures.
But
We do the
again,
job.
when I see the written policy of it, sir, and we'll take it from there, okay, but until then there's... Again,
That's the good way. That's the good way.
we have rights to some...
I talk to you polite. as
Yeah,
a
and I'm
friend,
being polite,
you know.
and I'm not being rude or aggressive to you, but I'm saying I'm being assertive, and there's a difference. You know, I'm not being aggressive in any way. I'm not here to be aggressive. I just want to take the photos that I came to take, and be on my way. But the more people like obstruct, because we have what we call in this country the freedom of expression, okay, which is freedom of the press, freedom of media. And we're allowed to take, in public places, we're allowed to take photos, videos, things like that, okay? And we're allowed to do that unobstructed, okay? And to interfere with me doing this is interfering with my human rights. And that's what it comes down to. It is, because you're interfering with my right to freedom of expression, sir.
The reason why my colleague came to talk to you is because we listen to the conversation between you and Councilman. The councilman told you need to get permission to take pictures.
No, he said he thinks. He doesn't say that he knows that for a
says
fact.
think.
Exactly, he thinks. And,
Okay.
and until we know what the facts are, okay, I'm positive that this is a public place, and that we're allowed to record and we're allowed to take photos in public places, okay? And again, I'm not here to, you know, go up to anybody and get in anybody's way. But when I came in, I said hello to you, and then I just carried on doing my business. I'm not going up to people and trying to be rude or aggressive. I'm just trying to take photos, man. That's all it is. You know, I'm reporting on. So because this is a local council building, I'm reporting on how the council building is laid out and like what the council building offers to the public here. It's amateur journalism. Okay, so I'm reporting on what's available to the public, and that's a journalistic right that I have in a public place. I'm not trying to get anywhere restricted. I'm happy for you to follow me around, walk with me, whatever. Like, I don't know, but you know, like, so just so you know, I'm not trying to like get through anywhere that I shouldn't be, you know, like, because that's not what I'm here to do.
I don't need to be rude with you.
No.
The only thing I need to do, I need to respect everyone.
Yeah.
But that's the policy.
Yeah.
That's why I.
But again, and if we can get that policy in front of me,
I'm so sorry for this.
Yeah. No, it's not your fault, but this is what the management have told you to do, and I think it's wrong. So if we can get a person from management and the document that explicitly states this, and we'll take it from there.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's
but
fine.
you know, but you know, like I wasn't going to go film those women at reception until they called me over. You know, that's not what I'm here to do. I want to get some shots of the building, and that's all I want to do, my friend.
Let me just ask my colleague. she have word with the one of the FM manager.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have-
Yeah, you wait. You go. I'll wait around here somewhere. I don't want to aggravate the situation. They got free childcare for 2-year-olds. Why specifically 2-year-olds? I'm not sure. So, hands, face, space. That old slogan. Oh, almost forgot about that. Yeah, I'm still surprised to see that they've got all this COVID stuff up. They still had the track and trace thing at the front, paperwork. And then they've got this massive signage up. Yeah, it is a beautiful building. I do like it. Massive like palm trees and stuff up there. Well, I say massive, small palm trees up there. They've got a cafe here on site in this little waiting area. Bean culture. That's interesting. And this is the DWP site over this way. So they got a lot of leaflets here, lots of information. Interesting. So they got a jobs fair, jumpstart your career. Yes. Yeah, so if you want to come and read the local park conservation area appraisal and management plan, you can come and do that here. Yeah. Cup. It's interesting. Oh dear. Look at that. First names, surnames, company, time in, time out, badge number. Recording.
What are you doing?
Recording evidence at the moment.
For what?
Because you're breaking GDPR, ma'am.
Get out of the building.
Why are you being so rude? Why are you
Get
raising
out
your
of the- you need
voice?
to leave the building, sir.
I'm waiting for a manager because your colleague has called the manager to come and talk to me, so I'm waiting for them. Wow.
Can I take your name, sir?
They got, again, cleaners information on display. Not good.
Why are you doing this?
Pardon?
Who are you?
But, like I said, I came to have a look around, and now, like, obviously, I've seen that you're leaving information out on display that shouldn't be.
Take pictures of people's information.
Yeah, I shouldn't be able to see it either. If I've seen it, it's already a data breach, ma'am. That's the problem. So they get caught breaking the law, and then they get angry with me because they're breaking the law. Oh, man. Absolutely crazy. That woman on the front desk is aggressive. Oh wow. So instead of calling a manager, apparently they called the police. What? I thought we were waiting for a manager. You called the police.
I'd like to leave, you said.
You called the police.
I said I would like to leave
Why?
because of what you've done today.
What have I done?
You've taken pictures of people's details, phone numbers. And
So you're asking me to leave because I'm taking photos? Because I'm taking photos?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what you've just done is breached my human rights, and you are now liable for civil action because you're ejecting me for exercising a human rights. Okay. You're not ejecting me for no reason. You're ejecting me specifically because I'm expressing a human right, and you are violating Article 14 of my human rights by doing so, man. And at the end of the day, I've been very polite to this gentleman when I came in and I was talking to him. You're the one who got aggressive, raised your voice, came at me, okay, in my personal space, put your hand that close to me and touched me slightly. It wasn't an aggressive touch, but you touched me slightly. So you're the one that's actually been more aggressive in this situation.
touched you.
Very slightly on my fingers, yes.
Here. On your fingers.
Very slightly, yeah. Again, I said it wasn't an aggressive touch. You know what I'm saying? You pushed me or hit me, but you did touch me, which is unwarranted contact. Okay.
I'm doing my job, you know. I have to ask you to leave.
You didn't ask me to leave nicely. You asked me to leave very aggressively, and then your colleague said that a member of management was coming to talk to me. So he said to wait for the member of management. So I'm following the instructions of your colleague, and he said he was getting a member of management. And now next thing I know, I've got 3 poppers here. How you doing, sir?
So what's going on for you?
Pardon?
What's going on for you?
Not a lot. Sorry, who are you? Sorry, can you just call a number?
Yeah. You should say 394.
394.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And your which station?
Byron House.
Sorry?
Byron House.
Byron House. And yourself, sorry, I didn't hear that, sorry.
SC guest.
SC 5968 in your same police station, yeah? Cool, appreciate it. Yeah.
Do something, sir.
I mean, not a lot. I came here to do my video, cover my information I wanted to give. The male security guard's been very polite, said that I can't record and I can't take photos in here, which I said I disagree with, and we had very civilly disagreed.
Yeah.
He said he's following instructions from management. I said, that's fine, I appreciate that, that's what they've been told to do. So after discussion, he said he was going to get a member of management to come. I said, would you like to come and talk to me? I said, well, I want to talk to the management and have the written policy, about it. So I said, I'll wait around for them. During which course, I've noticed on the counter over there, the green, the higher one, they've left appointment lists out of people signing in and out with full name, first name, surname, company, time in, time out. Obviously a massive data breach. So I've recorded that for evidential purposes at that point. And which one she got very aggressive and raised her voice and was going a bit wild. Okay. I've talked to them in the same way that I'm talking to you now the whole time. I've been very calm about it. I said I'm not being aggressive, I'm being assertive in the fact that we're in a public place.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm allowed to exercise Article 10 of my human rights here. I'm covering a story, and I'm allowed to do that. I said to them, I'm not trying to get anywhere restricted. They've obviously got the barriers over there. You have to have the card access to get through.
Right.
So obviously I can't go into any restricted areas anyway, but I'm just going to stick to the public areas. I just want to film what's on offer for the public in the local council building. That's all I want to do. Right. They just got really funny about it. I didn't know they called you. So I said I was waiting for a manager to have a discussion with the manager about it. Next thing I know, I've got 3 reviews for here. Sorry, I haven't got your collar number yet, sorry.
Oh, it's 397.
3973. And you're from the same station as these two, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant, cool. Byron House, cool. But yeah, that's it, really.
I was telling you for straight, but
Yep.
obviously the woman asked us to make you leave. Yeah.
You're not allowed to make me leave.
Not allowed to make you, but ask
No,
me to.
yes. I appreciate that you understand that you're not allowed to make me leave. And again, I'm not going to leave at their request because what she's doing, as I explained to her when she said it, is she's asking me to leave purely based on the fact that I'm exercising Article 10, which is a violation of Article 14. You're allowed to enjoy your human rights uninterrupted and you cannot be discriminated against for exercising your rights. And because that's what I'm doing and they're kicking me out for exercising, they're in breach of that as well. And I won't be bullied out of my rights by security. The guy's been fantastic. I don't know why she's got so up in arms about it.
Okay. Well, obviously the woman asked us to ask you to leave. Actually causing a breach of peace.
How am I causing a breach of the peace? So what specifically is the breach of the peace? Because it has to be an element of harm, harassment, and distress.
You take photos of people's details, etc.
Okay, and how is that, okay, a breach of the peace? What element of breach of the peace does that tick?
Causing disturbance in them.
No, it's not. A breach of the peace isn't causing a disturbance. A breach of the peace has very specific criteria, Constable, and I suggest you know which criteria I've breached before you use breach of the peace to arrest and then de-arrest and escort me out. Okay, because I don't want you to get physical with me. Okay, exactly, because if you do, you will end up with a civil claim, you'll be up on disciplinary and I will be suing Nottingham Police, and I don't want that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to peacefully exercise my rights, and I don't want to get to that stage.
Okay, we peacefully want to elect you from this building.
Pardon?
We don't want to get to that stage either.
No, exactly, but you don't, at the moment, you don't have the right for breach of the peace because I'm not breaching the peace. I'm not hitting the criteria for breach of the peace. I know the criteria for it, and I'm not.
Right.
Would you just allow me to speak for a second?
Yeah, go for it,
Okay.
yeah.
So, at the minute, we do fear that there's going to be a breach of the peace because you being here is causing issues for them. As you already said, the security guards got in your face, so we're not just doing it to prevent the breach of peace for them, but as much for yourself.
But then you would be escorting them if it was breaching of my peace.
So, by you being here, I believe that there's going to be issues between you and the security guard, and therefore a breach of peace would occur. So what we're doing is we're going to ask you to leave in order to prevent a breach of the peace. If you don't do that, then we may have to use force in order to do so. We don't want to do that.
Okay.
All we want you to do is leave.
So how do you say PC Lane, is it?
Yeah, of course
Lane.
it is.
PC Lane, thank you. I was 2 L's, so I wasn't sure. PC Lane.
Yeah.
So, for you to be preventing a breach of peace, an imminent situation of breach of peace has to be present. Okay, given what I've said to you and what the security have said to you, and they can tell you firsthand, and if they tell you anything different, it's a lie and it's all on camera. I have not been aggressive, I've not got in their way, I've not gone up to them trying to point a camera in their face, okay? The only time I've recorded them is when they've called me over or come up to me, okay? I'm not here to do that, okay? So with this information in mind, and the fact that nobody has been aggressive apart from that security towards me, I've been very civil with the guy, we've had a very pleasant conversation, okay? Would you still like to ascertain, assert that you believe there will be a breach of the peace?
I believe if we leave, they've asked you to leave, so therefore you're committing civil trespass, aren't you?
Yes, civil. Yeah.
Then they then have to put hands on you in order to remove you from the property.
And then if I resist at that point, that becomes a breach of the peace.
And that's what
then,
we're trying to prevent.
Okay.
So what we're doing is trying to interject before that happens, so that you go peacefully. We don't have to place hands on you. They don't have to place hands on you, and everything is resolved. You've got no reason to be here. You're not here for any housing issues. You're not here for any assistance from the staff here. You've got no lawful reason to be in this property.
Yes, I do.
They have asked you to leave.
I do have a lawful reason to be here. I do have a lawful reason to be here.
You can be here, but once they've asked you to leave, then that right is taken away from you. This is their building. This is their property. You don't have an entitlement to be here once they remove that right from you. This is a public area. Once they remove your right to be here, then you start committing trespass, and that's civil trespass.
Okay.
What they're saying is they want you to remove yourself from the property. Okay. If you don't remove themselves from the property, they're entitled under the common law to remove you from the property.
Correct, they are.
Right. I don't want them to get to that stage. All I want you to do is go out of here, enjoy the rest of your day. You've got all your photos, you've breached GDPR, whatever that.
I haven't breached GDPR, they've breached GDPR. Let's get that right.
You shouldn't have took photos.
Oh, no, because I've taken... No, because it's evidence. Yeah, exactly. So the same reason that... any of you recording?
Yeah, we're all recording.
All three of you?
Yeah.
You haven't got a camera on, have you?
No.
Okay.
So 2 of us.
So 2 of you are recording?
Yeah.
So, quick one on that. Can I ask why neither of you, on approach, let me know that I was being recorded?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty obvious. It's flashing.
I can't see anything flashing.
You've asked our column numbers. We've identified ourselves.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Well. Everyone's recording here.
Okay.
You didn't tell us that you was recording.
I'm not obliged under policy and under GDPR to.
Yeah,
you are.
It's a policy, isn't it?
And GDPR.
It's also a policy.
And GDPR.
It's also a policy.
And GDPR.
They can remove people if they feel like they want to remove that right. Okay.
They can.
This is their building.
And I will tell you now, if they want to do that, I will not resist in any way and I will not cause a breach of the peace.
They've already asked you in our presence for you to leave. You have refused, and you're saying that you're exercising your human rights. Your human rights doesn't matter now at the minute.
My human rights don't matter?
At this very moment. They have asked you to leave the property. You are trespassing.
You're just a bit...
So your human rights is not relevant to this situation.
Was it, sorry, but PC Lane? Okay.
Yeah. You have the right to free movement. You have the right to
3973.
free movement, and you can leave this property at any time.
I
We
do.
are not stopping you. They have asked you to leave. These people also have the right to sit at work and be comfortable and not have to be alarmed, harassed or distressed by you. They're distressed at the very fact that you're being here, recording them, taking photos.
I'm not
of
recording
GDPR,
them.
All that.
So
And
gathering
they-
evidence, so I can say that I'm distressed by you recording me, because obviously you're recording for evidential purposes, just in case. So I'm distressed by that.
Well, you can leave the situation.
No, so they can leave the situation.
Public
I'm not
place, you can
recording
leave the
them,
situation.
and they can leave the
And then
situation because I
therefore
wasn't
they're-
recording
the
them.
distress would
They
then be
got in
minimal.
front of my camera, and I'm not the one that's causing them distress. If they're,
You're causing them
I'm not. How am I causing them
You're
distress?
taking photos of stuff you shouldn't be taking.
And how is that causing them distress? Because I've
then
caught
they-
because I've
they
caught them
have
breaking
to
the
then
law.
Step in and do their job.
So I catch somebody breaking the law, and I'm the one causing distress by taking evidence of somebody breaking the law. I'm causing
You're
distress
also-
by doing
By
that.
doing that, you're also breaching GDPR.
I'm
which is
not,
in the law.
because the onus of GDPR is on organisations and companies. It's not on individuals. So the onus is on them. They broke
But the
GDPR,
onus is on you to inform them of that.
and I
then
have,
They can change that.
and I have, and
But
now.
not to take videos and photos.
But then when I report it to the ICO, what am I supposed to present to the ICO for evidence if I don't take a picture of that?
You don't need a photo or video. You can just say, look, listen, I was in Loxton House. There's stuff all over the place. In future, would the staff mind just putting it away out of public view so that it's not breach of GDPR? And then I imagine that will get filtered down for the management, and it will get back to the security. That's what they
Okay,
need to do.
but you missed my point. When I report it to the ICO, you know who the ICO are?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When I report it to them, what evidence do I have that this breach occurred?
Your word.
And my word is not evidence.
Well, it is.
It's not enough evidence.
It's still evidence.
Eyewitness testimony is
You don't
highly
need to take
unreliable.
photos and videos for it to be evidence.
So why do you do it then?
Why?
Yeah, why have you got your body camera on?
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn.